And we do want to begin with the deadly winter blast that's left tens of millions of people in a dangerous deep freeze all across the country.
Frigid temperatures, ice and snow from California to New York. We want to welcome WABC's chief meteorologist, Lee Goldberg, who is tracking all of the extreme weather for us. Lee, good morning, sir.
Good morning. And that ice is getting real old. There's no question about it. And now that Arctic assault is starting to make its way east. And that's why we're seeing the snow, ice and rain blossom across parts of the Tennessee and Ohio Valley. So there's an ice storm warning east of Memphis. You have icing in Nashville and London, Kentucky. There's some snow in Charleston, West Virginia at this point. Throughout the day, we're going to watch the icing in the Piedmont. I think it'll be worse along I-81 in Virginia, places like Roanoke. Then it's a quick hit of snow for places like D.C., Philly, up to New York City, maybe even a couple of inches before you see a changeover to freezing rain and eventually rain. But it's the Monday morning commute in the interior Northeast that's probably icy, so allow extra time for that. Meanwhile, even though the storminess has left the south, the cold is still locked in. We're still below freezing in Dallas right now with a freezing fog advisory. It's going to be a while till they thaw out. We'll tell you the timing on the thaw, the western chill, the eastern storm. There's plenty in weather. Dan?
Thank you, Lee. Ground zero in this mess is, as Lee indicated, Dallas, where the airport has turned into a massive shelter for thousands of passengers iced in by the storm. And ABC's Mike Betcher is at Dallas-Fort Worth International with the latest. Mike, good morning.
Good morning, Dan. Well, this storm hit here 48 hours ago. And if you're a passenger here at DFW Airport or just driving to your destination, you are still feeling the effects.
The ice fell, but the ice did not melt. A record Arctic air blast has kept Dallas and Fort Worth creeping along. Travel is risky. Portions of some major highways are shut down. I-35 north of Dallas is backed up for miles. Overnight, police halted 18-wheeler traffic along the iciest roads. A highway task force is being deployed to clear ice-caked bridges. At Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport, 90% of flights have been canceled, and thousands of passengers left stranded, some for days.
I'm as close to starting to begin to be frustrated here.
One stranded traveler documented his experience.
Let me just show you my little piece of real estate here that I've had for 3 days.
Showing one of the 4,000 cots and blankets the airport has provided. Along with some free snacks and entertainment, airlines are trying to lift the moods of the passengers.
How long have you been stranded here in Terminal D?
Since yesterday at 8 a.m.
But patience is wearing thin.
I don't think they were prepared. They weren't prepared.
Friday night, hundreds had to be evacuated from this Lufthansa flight stuck on the ice. And for the first time in 44 years, the Dallas Marathon was canceled.
Now, this ice storm is also affecting the ABC Dallas family. Our producer, Dee Morales, was supposed to be here with me this morning, but she went off in a ditch. She's waiting for a tow truck, and I hope she packed a sandwich. It's going to be a while.
Well, we hope she's okay, yeah. Mike. Thank you. And this just goes to show that people in that part of the country I grew up in aren't used to this kind of weather.
No,
so
absolutely
the city shut down. So we wish the best for those folks down there.